things, right?
Yeah.
Where personally,
Yeah, again, another great question. It's a hard one to answer because I tell people I take inspiration from everywhere and nowhere. So, like a lot of the things in my books, like settings, I will sometimes I live in New England, and I live along the seacoast, and a lot of my books are set sort of, I like my books because they're fantasy or in sort of old, almost medieval or colonial era old port
yeah,
town. It's very living here. It's very easy to actually go and find those port towns or be in there, and you can actually walk through cobblestone streets that have been around for 300 or 400 years and get a feel for what that's like. So that can be
that's great.
very inspirational, right?
Yeah,
Um, names like I like to use sort of illustrative names sometimes, particularly in fantasy. So I collect names. If I come across a name that's interesting, whether it's a street name, a person's name, I'll jot it down and
that yeah,
I don't know where I'm going to use it, but I'll find a place for it later if it strikes me as an interesting thing.
that's great. Yeah,
Yeah, I take inspiration from my kids again because I write for a younger audience. My kids are getting older now, but especially when they were right in the heart of that age group, it was
yeah,
easy to take inspiration from them and their friends and what's going on. And then when I say it comes from nowhere, that's really the magic of what we do as writers, is that sometimes you don't know where it comes from.